Alright, I'm gonna go fuck with the rally car some more. Already got started on it, didn't video it. Why the fuck would I do that? That doesn't make no sense. Won yesterday. It was just me versus my teammate and buddy Matt, who also ran pretty good. I think his best lap was around 60 seconds. Mine was only like, I don't know, 50, I think it's 59.4. Car held up good. So it blew the radiator's contents out on, I think, Matt's third pass. So that would be 6 passes total at that point. It looked like a geyser. If it was a modern dual cam motor, it would be screwed. But we're in luck. It's not. It's a old piece of shit. It's not, though. It's a good pushrod engine. Doesn't tick or have any bullshit going on. So we slipped the serpentine belt in the process. I made an ass of myself and yelled at Matt because he blipped the throttle. And we put that back on, burnt the hell out of myself and bruised myself. Looked like I got abused. It's all good though. We got it back on. We've made our 2 passes without holding up the rest of the race. We weren't even the last ones done. And then we got some lunch, let the car cool down, put some fluids back in it after running 2 laps with basically nothing. Matt engineered some wonderful solution to my cooling fan problem. This is what I should have done, 3-4 months ago. So you just take this guy and you just plug it the hell in, and now it has a cooling fan, whether or not the GM computer does its job or not. So that's done. That's fixed, solved. I'll upgrade the heaviness of that wire, maybe add a switch. Car is really balanced, so I'm not going to get too extreme on any more of the weight loss. We're going to obviously delete the air conditioning system that's still in there. It's got a nice bend. I think it's been taking some of the blow for the radiator. And probably take the front bumper cover off, see what we can hack away under there. And probably not before the next race, but before too long, we're going to get rid of these bad boys here. Replace them with like a little bit of sheet metal. Probably won't even bother with making that right. No plexiglass, nothing. You don't need to see there. Back glass, I just think we're going to leave it in there. I don't want the rear end to be too light, and I've removed basically everything else already. Yeah, not bad. It's a winner. Got the rally scoops on the hood, or on the roof. They look tacky, but they work great. And before this race, because I already had cooling problems, decided to cut into this hood and put these here vents on it. They worked. They seemed to draw extra heat out. The car actually would come off after the fans was fixed. The car would come off the track nice and cool, and it would just heat up a little bit between runs. Today, I've got this box out, evicted these guys, and flipped that guy over, beat out, some holly tree residue, and made some room to just flip it over, and then we're going to make like a shitty ram air. Kind of along those lines. I've already transferred some measurements based on like where the what do you call this, strut tower, where the strut tower is marked out on the back of the hood, and we're going to go ahead and cut that out. Not today, but getting it all marked up. And then we're going to cut along these lines here, some of which I made mistakes and then went back and drew them in with the solid, so we can actually still keep some of the contact points and something to keep her from flopping all over the place. The back side here, I'm going to take, that doesn't show you shit. I'm going to take hole number 1 there and hole number 1 here and leave them we may or may not go along this line. I haven't made up my mind. See, that dotted line follows where old seal sits, which we don't need. But I feel like it might give the hood a little less flippity floppity. So we'll go with that. Or I might get carried away and take it all the way down to the bottom bolt. But either way, those we're just going to ream them out so that we can stick hood pins through them and drill it all the way on through the other side. Get rid of all the weight, do some hood pins. And by hood pins, I mean probably some bolts that I cut off and put a little flathead on and just put in the hole there. Up front, we're going to actually put some hood pins so it's not so much of a pain in the ass. But I'll probably like drill a hole through the side of the back ones too and get some of them little baby pins to stick them, which means I'll spend enough time that I just would have done as well to spend the extra $10 and get 2 sets of hood pins. So that'll get more air in, which is important. And then the next thing I got planned to give this thing some oomph is to get rid of this feller. Because see, this is a pea shooter, and we have Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Come on. Get out of the way. You're not involved in this. Can you see anything? Okay. Yeah, you can see it. There we go. So that's been beat in real solidly. And definitely. Oh, drop the phone. So that's definitely not a really great exhaust. And maybe if I let it a little more exhaust gas out, get a little more air in, a la my redneck ram air we're going to build over here. This here vehicle might make like 2 more horses, which, you know, if I also remove like another 100 pounds of crap, well, that'd be good. So glove box broke. That's another update. And that piece fell off. I think a few other things fell off while we were running that I shouldn't. Shut up. Things that I should have just got rid of anyway. My camera mount broke, so there's no footage from this one, which sucks because I never even got to use that in the rally car, which is what my wife bought it for. Might do some structural work with this, like some redneck strut reinforcement, but I'm not sure if it even needs it. It definitely flexes the hell out of itself. The hood, before I took it off, was sticking up, you know, like a lot right here. I figured I left something here because I got habits like that, but I didn't, and nothing was there during the race day, so it wasn't that. Oh, fired up. The intake sounds are a lot better. I mean, it still sounds like, I mean, let's just be honest, it sounds like a shitty tractor, but yeah, there you go. Little intake noises. Hard, pow. I like the pows. No more pals. Those are too cool. I can't give up. That's almost powing. And gurgly. What do you expect? It's a shit box. It's a total shit box. It's a beautiful little shit box, though. It's beautiful because it's solid, man. It's got a good feel. In the front drive class, I kind of feel like I got something that can compete with about anybody that's running mod right now. More people need to be running mod, so it's not just me versus the other guy driving my car. That'd be better. But, you know, COVID's a bitch, so nobody's having any fun. The engine, kind of sits a little to the left. That's because that piece is, well, it's gone. Got a new one coming. It's like $6, I wouldn't dick with it. Probably try to straighten it up a little too. I don't know if I'm like working on tearing up some CVs or something because of that angular nonsense, but I mean, there's oil in it still. Hell, it's even got some purple left in it. Y'all look at that royal purple. not even lost its color yet. That's 2 races on that royal purple. They need to send me some free stickers instead of, they charge for stickers if you're gonna, like, I get it, but come on, man. I put your shit in my car. I bought your product. I could just like X-Acto your stickers off of your bottles, but I feel like that's extra poor of me. But yeah, that's the rally car update after the 823 Rallycross number 7 at Holly Tree, which we won our class at.